In the final hours of Georgia's legislative session, a bill is waiting for Governor Kemp's signature that, if signed, would create a commission that could remove or discipline prosecutors.
So this comes as the Athens DA is under fire after a lawsuit claims she's making mistakes in court, leading to mistrials and dismissed charges. 11 Alive investigator Rebecca Lindstrom spoke with a former district attorney who shares his perspective.
He said the angel was as tall as the ceiling.
Robert James is no stranger to the stress of being DA.
Being district attorney is the hardest job I've ever had, other than being a parent of 4 children.
Because all I've heard and all you've heard for the last 2 weeks is that I've done nothing.
James served as DeKalb County DA, leading the high-profile prosecution of Hemi Newman, a man convicted of killing his alleged lover's husband outside their child's daycare.
I want to go back to the life I had with Rusty.
It is a murder that gained national attention. But before that job, James served as solicitor, beating out the incumbent. For some, it felt like a hostile takeover.
A lot of the people in the office were not happy.
And it gives him perspective on what Deborah Gonzalez may be experiencing now.
We got a staff of 25 lawyers, 9 quit the first week, and then probably about, I don't know, maybe about another 10 or 11 quit after that. So I spent my first year and a half just being an HR professional.
Deborah Gonzalez.
When Gonzalez ran, she beat 2 prosecutors already on the job, promising change.
But your office hasn't bought in. People quit.
Gonzalez has had a tough time keeping staff. She's budgeted for 17 prosecutors. We found since she took office, more than 34 attorneys have left. Gonzalez insists the problem is pay. James says if it wasn't a reason why people left in the first place, it is one now.
If I'm working in an office, all right, in crisis, because let's call it what it is, it's in crisis. And if I can make the same amount of money or even slightly less and go somewhere else, more support staff, right, better investigators, better training, then I'm going to go there.
So what does it take to finally break that churn?
Time. Time is the only thing.
But some of the communities say time is up. Oconee County has 150 misdemeanor cases, DUI, battery, and drugs, all at risk of being dismissed because her office hasn't filed charges in time. In Clark County, the problem is getting cases to trial. Charges like aggravated child molestation and sexual servitude are getting dismissed. Even when a case gets to a jury, there are often procedural mistakes. Gonzalez never tried a criminal case until this year, and she lost her first one. That charge? Murder. According to a lawsuit now filed against Gonzalez, she didn't know how to introduce vital evidence.
If you have a good chief assistant, it doesn't matter as much because your role, can be primarily administrative.
But if you don't have a good chief?
If you don't have a good chief assistant and you've not been a prosecutor, it can be difficult. Yeah, because there's some things that you're just not going to know when you're not going to know what you don't know.
Very complicated situation there. Gonzalez did hold a listening session earlier this month. Robert James, who you just heard from, says she should be doing more of that. As for the lawsuit, tonight a judge pushed the hearing on her case to May 8th.